from the Big Gaming VODs channel. Okay, if you guys notice performance drops or, you know, something looking not good, because we're running a pretty beefy game on my PC and streaming to 2 platforms at the same time. So keep me updated if you guys see some lag or whatever. And I'll check my stuff and we'll see if it's on your end or if it's on my end, kind of thing. Alright, here we go. New game, and I think we're just gonna do normal, right? That's probably fine. Can I call you father? I'm gonna go ahead and say no on that one, but I appreciate you asking. Here we go. Alan Wake 2. I've heard some amazing things about this game.
We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Top G, big G. There we go. I wonder if they make external GPUs with capture cards built in for laptops?
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
Hell of a start.
This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
It's a pretty cool start so far. Hey, Allie. This game is so awesome, literally Game of the Year material. That's what I've been hearing, especially in the horror game community. People have been saying that this belongs in the conversation with Tears of the Kingdom and Baldur's Gate 3. And for horror game fans, how exciting is that, right? How exciting is that? What is this? We have a roaming gamer here? Where are we? This is an interesting start to the game. Hey, Fearful Mortal, how's it going? We can run. What is it? I don't think this is our main character, so like, what?
Already gone.
I wonder where we are exactly. Have I played Little Nightmares? Yes, I played Little Nightmares 1. And we will be playing Little Nightmares 2 at some point because I promised we would play that once the 3rd game got announced. What is that? How's the volume, guys? Oh. This game is beautiful. Working our way through the foliage here. Didn't get me. So is this like... Oh, that did! Oh, man, okay. Oh, my goodness. Why did we get jump scared by the main character? Is this like a vision or something? Look at that, man. Jeez. Is this the Fortnite map? The new Fortnite map? Megan, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Who's this? And now it's raining too? Or was it always raining and I just didn't notice it yet? You're getting McDonald's for your sister-in-law? Why is it on loop? I don't know. I don't have any weapons. Who are they? I can't even, like, really make them out. Alright, we're going this way. Ooh! They got a gun. Are they hunters? This is me exiting my room after my parents tell me the company's gone. Whoa! And why do these things look like warped and distorted? We're the cult of the tree.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this.
They cut out my heart. Talk about an introduction to the game. It was really interesting too how when the enemies were fighting us, like there's like a blur effect on the screen, almost like we couldn't fully comprehend them or make them out, you know? I feel like this is gonna be a wild ride, gamers. Hey Chester, are you hungry? Did I forget to feed you, Bubba? No, I think I fed you late breakfast, so you can wait a bit. Alan Wake 2. Electric Boogaloo. You may or may not have missed an important note on the ground? Really? Did I?
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Hey, Chester.
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
Here he
No
is.
spoilers.
Come on.
I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Chester, look at the graphics. Look at the graphics, Chester.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Wonder where she gets that from. And they both drink at the same time. That's cool. I like the style of this game.
That another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
Big fan so far.
Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I did hear FNAF 2's in development.
Glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Okay.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed
So
to
this,
be here
I guess
to
this
tell
is
us
who
to
we're
the
starting
crime
with?
scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Oh, return 1 invitation. Map displays key locations in the area.
You're the one who wanted to...
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Let me look at the map. Okay. I like this map. I had a hard time reading Control's map. Like, I'm drinking water and a white zero sugar monster today. Chester has no fear. No, Chester has a lot of anxiety. Chester has a tremendous amount of anxiety.
Over here.
L1 is dodge.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said
B is your
you're coming by
flashlight?
to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you
Our
already
main
know my
character's name is
partner,
Saga.
Alex Casey.
Yeah, Chester does love his dad.
Sorry about that, ma'am.
I can
I'm
see you,
Deputy
Candy.
Mulligan.
This is
I
Alan
just
Wake
figured
2.
that, you know, that,
Damn fit's gonna show up, Mulligan.
We're
Full
here.
agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
No, of course not. Should we say I could use a briefing or any witnesses? We'll say I could use a
What can you
briefing.
tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton.
Hey, Harry mine.
Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently
Yeah, Joel.
outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know.
Organs outside the
Inside.
victim's person. Presentation-wise, this game is
Were
incredible
there any witnesses?
so far.
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton?
Us
But don't
country
worry,
folk don't really
Sheriff
like
Breaker
the city
took them
folk
back to
too
town
much.
A while ago.
I want to see the body.
I'm not a
How do we
country
get
guy.
there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just
Born
through
and
the
raised
hole
in the
fence,
suburbs.
Down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it.
He sounds like
Everything's been
Kronk.
closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show
Kind of
them
does, yeah.
They got it, Thornton.
Okay. Meet Thornton at the general
Before
store.
we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing
There's
the
like a weird
clues
reflection
clearly.
thing going on. I think it's because, like, I was, like, messing with the ray tracing settings. So there's like, a weird reflection on the lake. I don't think I really set stuff right. Okay, let's take a look at the case board. It's not a big
The
deal, though.
Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
And we got a Christmas sweater on. Well, like a winter sweater, but I'm going to call it a Christmas sweater. All right, that's the map we just got. So this is like what our menu is for our case board. We actually go to a different location. This is cool.
Everything we know about the previous murders.
BigGaming64.
Worth taking another look.
Okay, yeah, we do want to look at the case. The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Oh, she's visualizing this in her mind's eye kind of thing. That's not an actual physical place. Okay, you can use the right stick to move around. And you can use the triggers to zoom. All victims reported missing in 2010. Okay. Thank you. Victim was reported missing in 2010. Found in Cauldron Lake in 2018. Some organs missing, just like our other guy here. 2 weeks ago, chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on body is illegible. Murder method. Yeah, this guy was cut open. All bodies experience bloating. So, did we, like, emerge from the lake? Like, were we thrown into the lake for some reason? Because that would cause our bodies to, like, bloat up. And he was, like, all gray and stuff. Victim number 3 was covered in illegible tattoos. A message from the killer, maybe? Or their art? Murder targets have no discernible common traits. Okay, well, this is really cool. Like, this whole, you know, visualization of this. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. This is exciting. You guys ready? What's your favorite horror game that you've ever played? I have 3 answers for that. I think the best game that is also a horror game that I've played is Resident Evil 4. The best psychological horror game I've played is Silent Hill 2, especially narratively. And the best, or the scariest horror game I've ever played is Lost in Vivo.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the
So,
crime scene.
Saga Anderson must be like a genius if she's able to view cases like that.
Headache. There's too much sky.
What are you talking about? Nature gives you a headache, there's too much sky? What are you talking about? This guy's interesting. He's our disgruntled
Hey, Casey.
cohort.
You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked
wow.
cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what
So
happens
he's
to
not
cops
an
who say this is
egotistical
their
guy.
last case.
He's just a little
You're
gruff.
funny, Anderson.
But he's not egotistical. He admits that, you know, she's the better detective and is like, hey, you solved the best cases. Or the, you know, the toughest cases. This game is beautiful.
Stairs are out.
And I've
You
even
okay to jump
backed the
down?
settings down to,
Not
like,
that old.
medium with low ray tracing, although textures are on high. And ray tracing is technically on, but it's on low. But like, this game is crazy gorgeous. It's still probably better quality than, like, what you find on the like, I think even, like, low textures are probably around what you'd find on consoles. Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is none other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. I love the ambient noise, too. Yeah, forest does look really good in this game, Joel. I mean, have we seen a better looking forest in a game? Joel? I don't think we have. Hey, Amanda. No, we just started, really. I just want to spend the whole time in this forest. I wonder if I can go off and explore. Can I? No, they probably don't want you to yet. Oh, we can!
Got it.
We can look something... We can actually look around here? No. Not too far. But there might be something over here. In the game that you played, Rusty Barrel, I was so scared when the whales came in that I ran away and came back. Yeah. It's funny. When you're trying to convey horror in the ocean, you don't have to have a scary creature. You just have to create a scary space. Like, you know, you're used to being on ground and then all of a sudden the ocean opens up. You can't see the floor anymore, then there's whales around you. Yeah, that's inherently terrifying. I don't care who you are. This place is beautiful. Oh, look! Border Falls. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit, as it does the surrounding nature. The churning, grinding waters at the bottom of the falls resemble a mortar and pestle, quite like the one of the Witch of Cauldron Lake is fabled to have, used to travel through the night sky. Yeah, the fear of the unknown. That's the key, the fear of the unknown. Let me adjust my mic real quick. This game is called Alan Wake 2. What is this? An Easter egg? Literally? Now, just to let you guys know...
Is that a kid's lunchbox?
Lunchbox.
An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey
My dad...
hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
Right.
He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
My dad used to say, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Not sure where the tough get going to, but maybe you'll find it inspiring. Manuscript fragments. Okay. Alex Casey lunchboxes. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the Mind Place. Really? Okay, well, I don't have any upgrades to make. That load is instant. You have very severe thalassophobia.
Still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
True.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
This guy's an
You think
interesting
the local law
character.
had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did,
Phone booth that has
on me.
seen better days. He wants to go this way. I kind of want to... Any kitties in the room? No. Oh, I don't want to miss this dialogue, though.
I'll be back in a second.
Nah. Let's explore. Come on, we want to explore, right? Hey, Mikey. The witch's hut is that way? I want to go this way, though. What is this?
Deputy Thornton.
Oh,
Take
this is
it.
where we were supposed to go.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
All right. Is this store still
So,
in use?
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and
Sure.
shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-up.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
You know, I like Thornton. What's up, Energizer Bunny?
Now this is the scene of the crime.
Yep.
We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing.
There he
you
is.
know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp.
Okay.
Only a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining...
Yeah, why
Alex
is there not a
Warner.
tarp? Because the rain
this
is
fit
gonna...
the MO of
Wouldn't
the
the rain, like,
previous
mess
murders?
with the evidence? Well, he's definitely dead.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Anything over here that I can have? There were beers. I guess they were drinking, the cult?
Body is positioned on the table.
Right.
Ritualistic.
You unlocked your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard inside the Mind Place. Up allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with A and placed on the caseboard.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Consistent with previous murders? Kind of. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. So you, like, do real detective work in this game, or, like, they map it out as if you're doing that. That's really cool. Yeah, like, I would think they wouldn't want to get rain on the evidence, right? Hey, Roz. I don't know, that's just me. Okay, objects are viewable at the caseboard in your goals. Okay. Alright, that's enough. collect clues from the body.
Killer left the heart right next to the body.
So if they didn't take his heart, why did they cut it out?
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Don't you think that's weird? Right? Like, why would they cut his heart out if they didn't take it or use it for anything? Major chest trauma. On this one. Heart found near victim's body. Yeah, I don't get why they would have done that. I guess the cargo straps isn't really that important, but...
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders.
Allegra!
But this time the heart and the straps were left behind.
Gaming.
Thank you for the glowing jellyfish for a
This
10.
makes 4 murders that we know about.
Over on TikTok. Appreciate you, Allegra.
Way to go,
Thank you.
superstar.
Okay. Clues have resolved to open question and unlock to deduction. As you advance in the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You can check the updated goals by pressing Y. You're now free to examine the case board. So the killer's the victim. We don't know anything about that yet. So we still have very, very limited information. Rituals always need to be finished. Maybe they were missing stuff, or maybe the character was missing organs. Yeah, it's like, was the ritual finished? Were they even doing a ritual? Like, why? You know, you're saying maybe they don't need the heart itself, just the blood? But couldn't they have just, like, killed him and then, you know, just drained his blood or something? I don't know. Good theories, though. And like I said, of course, you know, no spoilers. But, you know, you guys already know that. Okay, let's go back. God, the loading is like instant. It's crazy.
Who killed him? Need to find more clues.
Let's search around. We still have very surface level
people were
knowledge.
here.
Multiple people were here.
Killers?
Yeah, we know that. They were drinking. What is this?
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
They were filming it?
Was it for a camera?
Yeah, I think you have to have a solid state drive to play this game. You need pretty decent specs.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time
I think they
here,
all were.
waiting.
Add it to the case board. For later. Boom. Multiple sets of footprints.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display.
Good question. I thought this was just going to be like your standard third-person, like, survival horror in terms of gameplay, but, like, you know, actually doing detective work is really cool.
Large
Thank you for the
amount of
bears,
blood on the
Allegra.
table. The victim died here.
Okay. Can I not? Oh, yes, I can.
Boot prints indicating
Multiple assailants. Premeditated,
Quite the party.
likely. Yeah, Dockham was correct. They could be goofy and just feeling a little silly. That says for later. So what else? What else can we find from this crime scene?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do.
Oh,
His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about
Really?
13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since.
huh.
Until now.
Nightingale.
Hey, Nadia.
Nightingale?
Oh, Yes, you probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Okay, we know the victim now. Huh. Victim is Robert Nightingale, last seen in Bright Falls 13 years ago. Huh. Whoa. Old school. Boom. Can't believe it. Goal is smashed. Everyone, please give Serena a massive thank you. Michelle, hi. Okay, sorry. I got distracted. All right. So we're gonna do some fun stuff after the stream. We might even be able to do a cat rave. Maybe we can do that if we don't have stories to read. We'll see. Okay. So 13 years. Why is he back here now? That's a question we have to ask. Seriously, thank you, Serena. Just unbelievable. Oh, what's this?
A creepy twig sculpture?
Twig sculpture. Maybe the symbol for their
Wonder
cult?
what's inside.
Confused,
take a
follow
look
these
around for a way
steps.
to
Wash
open
your
this thing.
hands, take the chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. Wash your hands, take the chicken out of the fridge, take a nap.
I think I saw something.
What'd you
It'll only
see?
take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Ooh. Oh, I see. Wash your hands. So there should be something here, right? Wash your hands, we can see that. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Is it this? And what was the third one? Take a nap. Alright, he's talking to himself. Tree cult twig effigy makes sense. Facts. What is this? Don't tell me it's alive. Hey, Chester. Chester's hungry.
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
We are. Don't
Hey,
rush
Mr.
me.
Dear. You remind me of a dream I had.
You remind me of Evil Dead. Oh. Wash your hands. Okay. Oh. What does this say? Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else? Something less natural and more man-made, intentional. I say the lake's not formed, it is designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake, preparing. I know it. First drawing, waterline, real caldera is made from a volcano, lava. Second drawing, waterline, engineered structure, strange machines. Okay. Interesting theory crafting going on. Okay, I can open the lock, though. We know that. Okay, so... the first one was this. The second one was... I don't remember the second one. Crap, I don't remember the other two. They all look the same. Alright, let's check this again. My short-term memory is terrible. Okay, top and bottom kissing each other. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, we got it, we got it, we got it. These... Yep, okay. Secret stash. Oh, this was optional? Oh, cool. That was an optional puzzle. That's awesome. Yeah, Nedia plays Roblox. We do Roblox streams sometimes. Okay. Let me go back to the main thingy thing. Well, is there anything over here maybe that can help us? No, no. That's just a dumpster. Okay. ADHD is a hell of a drug.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times.
Yeah, he's basically
a while ago.
unrecognizable.
Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end.
Oh.
Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Okay. We'll say, so he's been missing since 2010?
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Huh.
The pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
This is Alan Wake 2, Michelle.
Something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze. Booze
Right.
led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map.
Ghosts?
Guess he ended up
Literal
here.
ghosts or like...
There's more to that story.
Yeah,
But
I don't
no
know.
happy ending.
I saw Markiplier play Techie Techie a
think
few
that's
weeks after you
everything.
did. Pretty much confirmed
For
you have
now, at
mutual
least.
viewers.
Anything clicking yet?
Well,
Not sure.
I certainly can't be
Need
compared to
think
like...
about it.
People bring up like Markiplier and Manly Badass Hero a lot with me. I cannot be compared to those guys. Like, those guys are like, you know, upper echelon. I'm a very small fry compared to
I
those
had to
guys.
review the clues.
But I appreciate it. It's all good, Fridge. This is going up on the VODs channel, so you'll be able to watch it later. Don't worry. Okay, let's look at what we got. Casey Nightingale went off the deep end. FBI fired him.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Premeditated or spontaneous? I would say premeditated. They had a tripod, right? Right. We just started playing today. Today's episode 1, Michelle.
They planned for the murder to happen there,
Absolutely they did.
passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years.
The voice acting in this game is spectacular.
Why
I
him?
really like our main character,
Why now?
Saga, so far. Big fan.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw.
Yeah, Saga's a
Feel what
it's
they
like a
felt.
super detective genius.
Use
She's
whatever I
doing
know
all this in her
to
head.
guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Right. Real quick. Bathroom break, everybody. I'm gonna use the bathroom and refill my water real quick. I'll be right back. Everyone, take 5. I'm also gonna feed Chester. So, take 5, grab some water, grab a snack. You know how it is. You know how it is, gamers. All right, I'll be right back. Promise. Okay. We're back. The game's called Alan Wake 2. We're back. Sorry about that. All right, everyone got water? Good. Let's resume. Missing person, ritual murder. Do missing person first.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
That is a good question. Yes, I am sick.
It's dark.
So I'm wearing a mask in the common areas of my house for my roommate's sake.
You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Right.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
What does that mean?
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual.
Hey, Toon.
And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person.
Yeah, chaos.
More like a container for something.
El Gusto, that's an amazing compliment. Thank you. Sorry for the sniffling. Why did he come from Cauldron Lake?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
All right, let's go check the lake shore.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This game is super cool so far. Guess your snack? Popcorn.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure.
Oh.
It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him.
Is there something here?
Dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out.
The witch's
Then they were
hut.
interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers.
Here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake.
The job
Beware,
is
her spirit may
unfinished.
still haunt this place.
Seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
I want to see what's in this house.
Questions.
Lots of answers.
The lighting
for us
in
to
this
find.
game. Is there anything here? Did someone live here? It's like really small. I think your channel makes people nostalgic with things that are happening now. You've captured a feeling and a vibe that a lot of people have needed and wanted. We really do appreciate you. Aw, thank you. Hey, Pomni. Thank you for that. You know, I find it... You're not the first person I've heard say that to capture that, like, old school YouTube style nostalgic feeling. And it's funny because I didn't grow up watching, like, old Let's Play YouTubers. So, I don't even really know how that happened. It just kind of worked out that way. Is the FNAF movie good or bad? I liked it. I'd say FNAF movie's good. Where am I? My location. So where do we need to go? This is the lake? No, yeah, no spoilers. I'm okay with FNAF movie spoilers a month after it comes out. A month after release day, I'm okay with spoilers. Alright, let's go to the lake. Yeah, it's really not a scary movie. So if you're worried about being scared, don't worry about that. Like, it's more of like a story
No
movie.
trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
Witch's
You need to
ladle.
Get out more. A witch with no heart.
Oh.
Strange echo of owl murder.
Huh. Witch's ladle. There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake itself. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree, named the Witch's Ladle. Tree. Wait a minute. We're piecing it together, gamers. We're piecing it together. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or so the legend goes. So, is this cult somehow related to the tree that the legend says grew in the lake? Right? Oh, footprints. Barefoot.
Tracks. Barefoot.
Right.
Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
The game's great so far.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
It's all distorted. Can I read it? Barely.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout.
All right, well, what does it
Written
say?
with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Hey, Pumpkin.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story.
Yeah, I know about Petscop.
Killer left a message.
Having a field day on Minecraft?
It's
What are you
for us.
doing?
The text is about us. The
The-
victim was one of their own.
The text is about them?
FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
What?
Reading
Reading
the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation.
Are we in his story and we're reading his rough draft to the story he's writing? Only Cats, thank you for the 5.
Gaming.
It's okay, this episode's going on the VODs channel, so don't worry, you won't miss anything. Wait a minute. So is the actual main character writing this story and we are the main characters of the story, but somehow we found his rough draft? What?
Someone's been watching us.
This is crazy.
Game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Huh.
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Oh, okay, Pumpkin, come here. She says, up, 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 up. Come here. Oh, my mic. Pumpkin, you knocked it over. Pumpkin, okay. Alright. You want to be in my lap? Okay, she wants to be in the lap. Alright. What just happened? Pumpkin, what did you just do? Okay, we're good. Profile the page.
in the woods.
She's going crazy.
A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
Pumpkin.
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Something was put inside of him. Were they not after the heart? They were just removing it? Okay, trail's gone cold.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Nightingale has something hidden inside of him.
Found all I can here.
So do we need to go
Time
look?
Properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
What's a horror game where the ending ruined the entire thing? Ruined the entire thing? I'm gonna say anything that goes for like the oh it was all a dream kind of thing is lazy.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Can you guys think of anything? Alright, we gotta go back to... I'm gonna go this way real quick.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose?
So this
They're twisting events to create their own narrative to do...
this story
What?
is like layered on
Entertainment
top of, like has
fantasy?
layers on top of layers,
Projecting
really.
their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design?
This game is
All the
beautiful,
above?
man. Holy crap.
It's all about control.
This game is crazy good looking.
Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter. I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
No, I'm going the wrong way. All right. Something inside of Nightingale's body.
Hey, you made it back. Good.
Yeah, I agree with that. I wish the ending was more punctual. Or not punctual, was more powerful, Harry.
There, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Deerfest.
I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town.
The Oh Deer Diner.
And I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Right. A lot of deer puns for everything in this area. Iron Lung's ending was a bit better because
Let's get the car.
the whole
Drive to Bright
game,
Falls and talk to these
like the
witnesses.
game basically didn't have jump scares at all. And it's like this 2-hour experience building to one big jump
Let's
scare
try
at the
that
end.
shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
And the jump scare itself was also a lot more involved. Is there something over here? No.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in.
Yeah.
We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task.
Right, because he
but
hates nature for
hopefully the
some
sheriff
reason.
will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the
Too much
deputies.
sky.
Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
What is this? Station's property of the FBC. There's another Easter egg
A
thing.
lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. Okay, we got more fragments, though. That's good. Yeah, a lot of people have wanted me to play Crow Country. I think the demo's out right now. Yeah, 3 minutes with your dog was a strange horror game. I'm probably going to be recording another
Can't fit the clues all together
behind
yet.
closed doors episode today
Part
after the
removed,
stream.
Tripod. Tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
That's what I was wondering.
Something for us to find.
Let's go up the hiking trail. Okay.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
All right. Back to Bright Falls.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Yeah.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm
Why is the
thrilled to
why
be
are the
here for this
subtitles
mystery.
ahead of the dialogue in the cutscenes?
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
How many Easter eggs did I notice in the FNAF movie? A decent amount. Not too much. Like, I'm not, like, super knowledgeable about the little stuff.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Hello?
Hey!
Elderwood Palace Lodge. This place is beautiful.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care.
They're advertising for the Oh Dear Diner. He's hyped up on coffee. Pumpkin, that hurts. You can't scratch me like that.
Never enough coffee.
Can I have a cup of Joe?
Nectar. Get it in Coffee World. Get it where you can.
Guess not.
Get it now.
Deerfest. You guys excited for Deerfest?
But I am pretty darn sure my, our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deerfest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure.
Yeah.
This is my first Deerfest, so I don't know what to expect.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Can I get in here?
Happiest day of the year. Like Christmas.
No.
But better.
Well, I certainly hope so. I hate the holidays.
They said Deerfest is better than Christmas? Okay. Yeah. Let's put that to the test. See what Santa Claus has to say about that one, gamers.
Hi there.
Did you lose something? Did you lose something? I want to explore, like... Look at all this. Oh, I hear a cat! Yeah, the NPCs talking about Deerfest is funny. Alright, be honest. Y'all going to Deerfest? Oh, yeah, Michelle. That's me. I'm a big Christmas person. Like, that's by far my favorite holiday. Pumpkin, you can't do that. She's not behaving. Doing a little cleaning. This place is actually a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Can I go in any of these buildings?
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the
Pat Main Radio Hour.
Brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an
I'm on the East Coast.
day here in Bright Falls.
And no, we don't get bad winters.
We've all seen the FBI. And I'm sure
Wait, so now I have a radio? In my mind's eye?
That concludes our debate on what.
Oh.
We're all crossing our fingers for sunshine.
Interesting. Now we can listen to the radio whenever. Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Oh. We got a map. Are y'all not open today?
So, how's that mystery business of yours going? We missed you at trivia night.
Trivia night?
How badly?
Stop avoiding the question, Mark.
And why is this here?
You know, I have been up to a little something. You know those urban legends about that cult operating in the woods?
And a witch haunting the woods?
Okay.
Yeah, I know the scary stories to keep the kids from falling off cliffs and drowning in lakes.
Well, maybe not.
I think there's more to those stories than they let on. Well, maybe not the witch one. But there's definitely something going on.
There is.
And I'm gonna figure out what.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna figure it out. We'll join the squad here, because we're trying to figure it out too. All entrants for Deerfest annual deer hunt competition need to register by the 15th. Get your registrations in, gamers. This right here looks like someone's house. So, like, people of the town know about this urban legend. It's not, like, just something that law enforcement is aware of.
Any good finds? Zilch. But someone left a gross surprise under their bed for housekeeping.
Ooh.
They were nuts. So, that's what all that
A
screaming was about?
gross surprise?
Either that, or the couple on their honeymoon.
Okay. Alright, well, let's stick to the mission.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up? Alright, good talk. This place is just absolutely gorgeous.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
Hey, Sheriff.
It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's
awesome.
Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves.
Okay.
They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their
We'll
nerves.
see, we'll see. I don't think that they're likely suspects, but we didn't get a good look at them in the flashback because they had masks on, obviously, so.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
I want to listen to what they're saying.
But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's...
I guess don't scream, Nadia.
Hey, how are you doing?
I can't believe
What's up?
it happened.
Oh, look, a plush.
Come on, Ed.
He's eating.
Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath.
I wonder how they
spin
saw
pillows,
it.
That kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Say,
So what
can
did
you tell me what
see
you
in
saw?
the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting.
Probably not.
We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult.
Yeah. That's basically what happened in the flashback. Why do you think it was a cult?
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
Yeah, it's kind of like a ritual. Hey, Sith Lord. Welcome.
Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree. Cult of the tree. Oh.
So they were shouting that they were a cult. Okay. Well, you know, that's
terrifying.
What's going on with my vision? Did you guys see that?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Alan Wake, huh? Okay. Well, I think that's all we need to know. Let's go ahead and take a look at our thingy. Can I not listen to the radio and work on stuff at the same time?
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
The hell are you doing live in the middle of the day? I usually am live Saturday mornings at 9:30 a.m., but I'm sick, so I slept in and got some much-needed rest. And I'm live now. Leppy.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softie Casey is.
All right. Let's do some more caseboard stuff. Oh, we don't have anything. Okay. Do I have to profile? Oh, the Bookers. Cult of the Tree.
The tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed.
2 triangles.
My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Yeah, something you wouldn't know anything about. Okay. Sure.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book.
Right.
Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Oh, I don't doubt that they were telling the truth. But what did they find is what I want to know. Okay.
So you found something there, right? A
Don't
necklace
lie.
These cultists may have dropped.
Don't lie to me.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
Well, we got it now. That's okay. She kept it and gave it to us. No problem.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God.
Everyone loves Deerfest in this game.
Saga Anderson.
Yeah, Saga is like
And breathe.
insane detective.
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you?
I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do.
Rose?
And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter.
What?
That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is.
You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No.
What?
You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Okay. What is going on? Maybe her daughter will drown in the future and somehow this character knows what's gonna happen in the future? No, I gotta ask her more questions.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
Okay.
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Really? Are they similar masks to what the cult was wearing?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
A cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
Maybe they're scared.
We told those two idiot deputies. They didn't listen. And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. You know, Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
Ooh.
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Yeah.
Got it.
Saga knows what's up.
Thank you, Saga.
Sticking up for the innocent. Preventing abuse of power. We love it. The jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over and over. I'm as big a fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on.
Hey, how you doing?
Yo. All right, is that it? No more interviews? I haven't started Invincible Season 2 yet.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Yeah, we should go do that.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult.
Right.
Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you.
So many good shows coming out right now? Yeah.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite.
Hey, Sheriff! Looks like you have some guests.
Ah.
That's
morning,
true.
Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier.
These guys love Deerfest. You know what? I feel like Deerfest would be
Hey,
fun.
what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
I was thinking it was corny at first, but everyone in this town is so excited about it. It's infectious. I feel excited about Deerfest now.
What you do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned.
Although
She
I
knew my
wouldn't
name.
participate in the hunting
all
part
very
because
Rose has a
I
talent
don't
for saying the weirdest thing possible.
enjoy that, but
It's best not to take it personally.
you know, the festivities might be fun, right? Who's going to Deerfest? Is that like Oktoberfest but with deers?
Corpses downstairs
Probably.
ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
Oh, that's why we
I'd
couldn't
like
go
to
in.
take a
Okay.
closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
We had
Falls Sheriff Station.
like
Anything you need,
Oktoberfest in our town once
We
before,
appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Have a nice day.
and I went. I have never in my life been that inebriated.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door.
I mean,
so
I
it's
was
shoestring budget.
never
I
been that
guess you guys don't have
inebriated.
that problem, though. Our only
I don't
coroner
drink
rotates
hardly
between
much
different
at all.
towns, and he's away this week, but you
Just a
can
couple
handle
times
this,
a
right?
year.
I'm qualified to perform examinations.
And
Yes.
that was easily the worst I've ever been. You paid a flat fee. You go in and just can go to as many of the
Something about more
stops as you want. It's crazy.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we
Let's
are.
take a look at outpatient.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Jeez. Look how swollen his arms are. Everything on him.
What was the cause of death?
All
What
right.
other clues can the body give?
There's writing on here.
Oh, there's writing on the
Can't make it
heart?
out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Okay.
It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me.
Yeah,
as a
mortuary assistant,
tattoo
right?
guy.
So, he came from the lake, but they put him back after he died, too?
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Ugh. What? What did they leave? I'm looking around real quick first. They said post-mortem, so after... Alright, let's go back to the case board here.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Anything to learn from the body. Yeah, I got a few things. What is visible inside?
Doesn't look right.
Bloating of joints.
Chest wound is cause of death.
Okay, we know that.
Waterlogged.
They left 2 tickets to Deerfest in his chest. Right. Ritual writing.
There's definitely something in his chest.
All right, let's open it up and look.
Leave it there.
Here we go. Let's find out what it is. What? Yeah, wear some gloves.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them.
The Taken
made
cannot
them
see into bright
vulnerable.
light?
Nightingale had no heart, but here he was.
This is real video footage.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
No, he's writing the book
These kinds of pages.
that you're in, and you're finding the pages he's writing about the story your character's in. That is a mind fuck. Holy crap. This is so cool.
No, wait.
This is so cool.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Oh! Oh, crap. Here we go. Here we go. This might be first combat encounter.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I know he's trying to get the Deerfest tickets.
I'll make
Why are the subtitles wrong?
He's coming. No weapon.
There's something wrong with the subtitles, like during cutscenes in this game. Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. That is totally backwards, but interesting. Thank you for the roses. So when we're in the light, we can't be detected. Mine's place currently unavailable. Safe havens will restore some of your health if you leave or attack.
My gun's out in the hall.
Wait. Okay, so if you're in light, he can't detect you, but if you leave, he can see you and still come into the light to kill you. Okay. All right, we know that now. The mirror warping was a creepy effect. Yeah, it is. It's used very well in this game. Do I have to watch the cutscene again? No. Okay. Stay in the light. Guns in the hall.
He can't see me in the light.
Right. But once he sees me...
Gotta get it back.
Okay, so we need to find the gun in the hall.
Gotta move. Now.
Where is it? Okay, where's my gun? Here it is. He'd be inside waiting for her? What does that mean? Oh, cool! This game is sick so far. End of chapter. All right. I think that's going to wrap it up for the gameplay portion, so we're going to get into the post-stream here in a few. Okay, wait a minute.